So, hello. My name is Miss T. Arrow or Miss T. Arrow, and I decided to merge my love of tarot cards with my love of reality television show. And my first mashup with this experiment is the Bachelorette current season. So, I am going to ask the cards what each contestant is like as a person, what their relationship is like with Becca, whether or not they are there for the right reasons, do they make it to hometown, and finally, what is the outcome of their relationship. So next up is Trent. He's 28 years old. He's a realtor from Naples, Florida. He's originally from Iowa. He is an animal lover and a part-time model. So let's see what the cards have to say about Trent's personality. So what's Trent's personality like? So we got the Ace of Cups in reverse. So upright, this card is like about new romantic beginnings, new emotional beginnings. Aces are new beginnings. So, and cups are emotions, relationships. It could be intuition as well. So there's a new emotional or intuitive beginning, but he is blocking that. So this is telling me that Mr. Trent isn't necessarily open to a new relationship. So he might be in a relationship still outside of the house. I don't know, but he is blocking a new beginning with emotions. So a new emotional beginning is being blocked by Trent. He is not allowing love in. He is blocking love. But let's see how this relates to his relationship with Becca. What is Trent's relationship like with the Bachelorette? Interesting. So 5 of Pentacles. Fives are usually about conflict and struggle. It's like you're moving through the storm and they don't even realize that there's a church here that has a light on that is willing to help them. They're just in the struggle and they can't even see the light that's right there. But this card is reversed. So this is kind of telling me that it's a block. Reverse cards are usually blocks, internal or external, which is telling me that if there's a block and conflict, it seems like you guys will get along. That Trent and Becca will be able to help each other along. It seems like they'll be each other's support to a certain extent. Where fives are struggle, they're blocking that struggle. So maybe there's going to be freedom. There's going to be openness. There's going to be connectedness in the relationship per se. So it seems as though even though he is not really open to love, it seems as though they're able to trust and rely on each other for some stability to a certain extent. So is Trent there for the right reasons? This is the Lover's card. So it's from the Major Arcana. So it's about life's major events and changes. So him coming on the show is a major life event, I would say. This card, you would think it's about love, but it's actually an air card. It's not a water card, which is interesting. So I feel as though this is kind of like a big step for him, which is inclined for me to say that he is there for the right reasons and that his intention is to when I see this card, it's like to remove the umbilical cord and actually like to pursue relationships, a new relationship on his own. It's kind of like he's been living at home with his parents and now he's going to go and leave his mom's bosom and he's going to find the bosom of his potential wife or lover. So it's kind of like losing that security blanket and stepping into the unknown. And so this card in reverse is him kind of still needing that security blanket, but I think that he decided to come on this show to actually break free of this version of himself and maybe become a little more loving, a little more compassionate. So I think he has the right intention for being on the show, and it's a big part of his own journey. So does Trent make it to hometowns? I would say this is a no. This is the Queen of Pentacles, reversed. So Queen of Pentacles, she is compassionate, caring, loving. She also loves beautiful things. She loves abundance and abundant things. She loves treating herself well, and she loves lavish gifts and beauty. But this is in the reverse position. So it's a block, and it's kind of like if this card upright was going to hometowns, in the reverse position it's saying it isn't happening. There's a block there. It may be that he hasn't been able to emotionally grow and become, you know, an upright Ace of Cups within the time constraints of the show. So as much as he's done some growing and he's actually, you know, stepped outside of his comfort zone, especially emotionally, it doesn't seem like he's there yet, and there yet in time for him to be welcome to a hometown visit. And then lastly, what is the finality of Trent's relationship with Becca? Ace of Swords, to be or not to be. When the ace cuts, it's final, it's permanent, and it seems like it's or not to be. So I don't feel like their relationship is going to go to the next level. It doesn't seem like they make it to hometowns. It seems like there's not very many cups other than the one that's blocked in reverse in this reading, which shows to me in a love relationship, you want to see a lot of cups, or just a lot of things about passion and like coming together and unity and upright cards. And it seems as though there's a lot of blocks here, blocks in love, blocks in being able to communicate. And it seems like when she says goodbye, it's going to be final or not to be. So if you enjoyed that reading, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what questions you want me to ask the cards for the next week for the contestants that make it there. Otherwise, press this button right there and subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, you can find me on Instagram at Misty_Arrow or at Reality Realness with 3 S's. So I'll see you soon with our next Bachelor. Cheers.